We're going to go ahead and call the Avon Town Council meeting, June 25th, to order. Please rise for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Julie, roll call, please.
Robert Pope.
Present.
Steve Eisenbarth.
Present.
Greg Zuzin.
Present.
Don Loudon.
Present.
Jason Puckett.
Present.
Sean, real quick, I'm going to make a motion that we amend the agenda for the employee recognition is what I'm trying to say, for Lieutenant Hawk to move that to a later date since he's on vacation. So again, making that motion if someone wants to second.
Second.
Thank you. Julie, roll call, please.
Steve Eisenbarth.
4.
Don Loudon.
4.
Jason Puckett.
4.
Greg Zuzin.
4.
Robert Pope.
4.
Okay. Swearing in of new officers.
All right, thank you. Welcome, everybody. Glad you can make it here this evening. This is a pretty exciting time for our department. Every time we get to do this, I've had the privilege of doing this for, 20 or 30 different officers now, and it never gets old. It's always a really heartfelt, warm feeling to bring on a new officer for their career, especially when they're just starting out. Sometimes they're coming from other agencies, so that's also pretty amazing too. I'm going to introduce these officers one at a time, and then we'll have them come up. I'll introduce our judge for this evening, and then we'll do the swearing-in ceremony. This is for all of you, the family, so please come up, take pictures. You can stand in front of people. You can record, do whatever you want to do. So just enjoy the moment and just be there for your loved one there, and just participate as much as you want. The first officer that I'm going to just read a brief bio about is Adam Sajak. Adam, he actually started, I did say it. He actually started a few weeks ago, actually. But we haven't had a chance to do the swearing in ceremony because as soon as he was hired, he went straight into the academy. So we had to get special permission tonight from the academy so he could leave and be here this evening to get sworn in tonight. So we thank the ILEA for allowing him to do that. Adam resides here in Hendricks County with his wife. He graduated from Burlington Central High School in 2015 from Burlington, Illinois. He graduated from Eglin Community College in Eglin, Illinois in 2017. He's also studied sociology at the Northern Illinois University, and he most recently worked for the Hendricks County Sheriff's Office before he transferred to the Avon Police Department. So he didn't even get a chance to finish his field training there. He never had a chance to go to the academy, and then we were able to, honored to have him come over here with our department. So he's kind of trying to play catch up now. Adam also served our country honorably and is a veteran of the United States Navy, where he served as a gunner's mate. Adam earned the Navy Marine Corps Achievement Medal twice. He earned the Navy Marine Corps Letter of Commendation as well. One of the reasons that Adam has chosen to serve at the Avon Police Department is because Avon PD consistently demonstrates a genuine support for the community it serves. That was a quote from his written portion of his application. He has career aspirations of becoming a department instructor and possibly teaching firearms, defensive tactics, and eventually becoming a field training officer. He stated in his written portion again, "I am eager to help develop and mentor future officers." So we're really excited to have him aboard and can't wait to see if he can make all those aspirations come true. The next officer that I want to introduce to you is Officer Jacob Redman. Jacob also resides in Hendricks County with his wife. He graduated from Danville Community High School in 2013. He graduated from IUPUI in the field study of public safety management in 2017. He graduated from the United States Army training in Fort Leonard Wood as an MP in 2016. While serving in the Indiana National Guard, he's earned the following awards: the Army Commendation Medal twice, the Army Achievement Medal, the National Defense Medal, the Afghanistan Campaign Medal, the Global War on Terrorism Expeditionary Medal, the NATO Medal, the Armed Forces Reserve Medal, and an Overseas Service Ribbon. He previously worked as an electrician, so he's volunteered to come over to the Civic Center and look things over if we need to. He's currently still serving in the Indiana Army National Guard as an MP. For all of everyone here that might be a FIFA fan, he previously served as an intramural soccer referee. So if you have any questions like me and you don't understand soccer, he's your guy. One of the reasons that Jacob stated for choosing Avon Police Department was that the Avon Police Department is a pillar of the community, and he wanted to serve the community where he resides. He has career aspirations of being promoted to a supervisory position someday and to continue to improve his leadership skills. So we're extremely proud and honored to have both of these gentlemen on board with our team now. At this time, I'd like to introduce Superior Court 2 Judge Rhett Stewart. I'm going to turn it over to him, and he's going to conduct our ceremony for the swearing in. Judge?
Thank you, Chief. Appreciate it. He's talking about FIFA and soccer. I'm a big soccer guy myself, and I don't know if any of you have been watching, particularly online. As we have visitors that have come in from overseas, they've been given the impression that the United States is hateful and that we're bad people and that we're not friendly and those kinds of things. And if you're watching online, they're finding out that nothing could be further from the truth, that we're friendly and we're hospitable and that we're providing them with great experiences. And I bring that up because sometimes there's a perception of police officers that they're not great people, right? That they're the ones you never want to show up. Everyone loves when firemen show up, right? But no one loves when the police show up, right? But just like we're doing here in the United States, you can change that perception. Perception kind of becomes reality, but you can change that perception by what you do out there in the public. You, young men, can go out there, and the way you interact with people will change people's perceptions of the police. Avon's a great place. I grew up here. I love it. There's no better department, in my opinion. I shouldn't say that. I'm on TV, aren't I? It's great. But you're not always going to be, I'm not always liked. You're not always going to be liked, right? So when you go out there, just remember every day that you're interacting with the public, and some of them are going to dislike you. Some of them are not going to think fondly of you. Just treat them with respect and dignity. Do your best. Treat them as you wish to be treated. And the most important rule I always give people when I do this is come home safe at the end of the day. If you do all those things, listen to this gentleman over here and these other folks that work here, you guys will have great, fulfilling careers, and you can change the perception of what's going on out there in the world. You too can do that if you just put your minds to it, and I wish you the best of luck, okay? Now, nobody's here to hear me talk, so is there a particular order you want to?
We'll start with Officer Sajak.
Officer Sajak, come on up. Does you have family here?
Yeah.
Where are they? Come on.
Bring your whole crowd up here.
Bring them all up here. Is the paparazzi going to be taking pictures?
We will after.
Okay. Why don't you just stand right there? Is that where you want it?
Face that way. That way Steve can get some pictures of you. That way he gets back at you, doesn't he?
They get the back end of me. That's what most people think of me anyways, the back end. Are you ready?
Ready, sir.
Please raise up your right hand. I state your name.
I, Adam Sajak,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will defend the Constitution of the United States of America and the state of Indiana,
that I will defend the Constitution of the United States of America and the state of Indiana,
and that I will faithfully perform my duties
and I will faithfully perform my duties
as a law enforcement officer
as a law enforcement officer
of the Avon Police Department,
of the Avon Police Department,
impartially,
impartially,
fairly,
fairly,
and to the best of my ability.
and to the best of my ability.
I affirm that I will enforce all ordinances and laws
I affirm that I will enforce all ordinances and laws
and follow all legal directives and policies
and follow all legal directives and policies
prescribed by the Avon Police Department.
prescribed by the Avon Police Department.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
We also, whenever you start at our department, we anticipate that you're going to get a lot of awards or And they've already demonstrated that they have some from the military. So the first wall hanger you're going to get is probably the most important award that you're going to hang on your wall. And that's the oath of office. So congratulations again.
Thank you.
That's a lot. All right. You ready? Please raise up your right hand. I state your name.
I, Jacob Redmond,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will defend the Constitution of the United States of America and the state of Indiana,
that I will defend the Constitution of the United States of America and the state of Indiana,
and that I will faithfully perform my duties
and that I will faithfully perform my duties
as a law enforcement officer
as a law enforcement officer
of the Avon Police Department,
of the Avon Police Department,
impartially,
impartially,
fairly,
fairly,
and to the best of my ability.
and to the best of my ability.
I affirm that I will enforce all ordinances and laws
I affirm that I will enforce all ordinances and laws
and follow all legal directives
and follow all legal directives
and policies
and policies
prescribed by the Avon Police Department.
prescribed by the Avon Police Department.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations again.
Thank you.
And that's all we have this evening.
Okay, we'll go ahead and take a brief recess, and I'll want others to put their pictures out front. Okay, we'll go ahead and call the meeting back to order and move on with the consent agenda.
Make a motion to approve the consent agenda, including the check register for June 25th, the work session memoranda for June 11th, and the approval of the June 11th minutes as presented.
I'll second.
Julie, roll call, please.
Robert Pope,
4.
Steve Eisenbarth,
4.
Greg Zuzen,
4.
Don Loudon,
4.
Jason Puckett.
4.
Next is a public comment period. The public may comment on an agenda item that is not part of a public hearing or on a specific matter within the council's jurisdiction. If you would like to come forward, please make sure that the microphone light is showing green. State your name, address, and limit your comments to 3 minutes. No one coming forward. We'll close public comment and move on to council and comment and liaison reports. Steve?
I had 2 meetings. I had the redevelopment authority meeting that I met with, have Shelby there and John, and they had a quorum. There wasn't a real public comment there at that. They approved invoices for American Structure Point and Garmong and Vertis Group. And that was pretty short and sweet. The next meeting was the redevelopment commission meeting, and Sheila that was there also with the town as well as all the board members. Bob Kohler was absent on vacation. Had a quorum, and one thing that they're going to be looking at coming up is going to be the July and August for the budget. So they kind of showed that they would like to see, like to get that information out early. Keaton was there for the attorney. Let's see, Dan Jones relocation invoice was not approved yet because they were still waiting on that one. So that wasn't there. They did talk about some of the things on the traffic signal, new traffic signal there at I forget what we call that street now. Is it the 525 now? By Cabin Coffee, I keep calling it.
It's by Champion.
36, yeah, but over there, yeah, about the northbound left, they talked about that and went into some of that background with NDOT adjusting timings and working with that. No big deal. The last thing I want to mention is when they did get into the awarding of the bid that we approved too for E&B, even though it was well below the engineer's estimate, just that's a responsible bid. And with E&B being able to handle that, they showed gratitude for that kind of bidding that was going on. So I think that's about it. I mean, other things, bond reviews and some other stuff, but that's more than you want to know. But I actually enjoyed that, and I look forward to participating in those meetings, but only as a participant or just listening. So that's all I have.
Well, that's going to be hard.
You do remember me, don't you?
Greg, you have anything?
We had the Plan Commission. We had 2 petitioners. The first one was the Fairfield Section 5 PUD, and we approved it. The one thing that was an exception is it puts them over 200 lots. They were at 199. These were 7 additional, or actually 9 total additional lots. But one of those access points, if you remember, was down at the southern part of that, was going to tie into a road into the town of Plainfield, and the town of Plainfield vacated that road and deeded it to the landowners. So we couldn't do that. But also this new access point will ultimately, if you remember, we've talked with the school corporation, actually with the Grundy property about creating a road from the 200 South roundabout to go west. And the school's going to change some of their access points. So I'm assuming that conversation probably needs to be resurrected again. But so we approve that. And then Nirvana Sports is an indoor recreation down by the Regal Theater. They wanted 4 waivers, and we continued that hearing for them. There was conversation that they were probably or may withdraw 2 of the waivers, and we thought it was best that we just table it and let them come back and clean them up. So that's all we had.
Thank you. Jason?
Nothing new for me tonight.
Robert? Nothing? Nothing for me, so moving on to new business.
I'd like to make a motion to amend the agenda to have a vote on the property damage release.
Second. Julie, roll call, please.
Jason Puckett,
4.
Don Loudon,
4.
Greg Zuzen,
4.
Steve Eisenbarth,
4.
Robert Pope.
4.
The first point of new business is an RDC
We
appointment.
need to add it to the agenda.
You just added it, you just suspended your rules, and you have a motion to, you still need a motion to approve these.
All right.
So the RDC appointment is becoming necessary because Steve served on that board, and it's a conflict of interest now that he's on the council, so we do need to discuss who's going to be replacing him. Any comments or opinions or?
I think the prior conversation was this individual, Shelby Farthing, is on the RDA already. So it makes sense she could be on the RDC because the RDA meets before the RDC on same days. So I don't have an issue with appointing her to replace Steve.
I agree.
Yeah, she's always been a great participant, and so just my observations is she would be an asset to the group.
All right, we'll entertain a motion.
I make a motion that we approve Shelby Farthing to replace Steve Eisenbarth on the RDC committee.
Second.
Third.
Julie, roll call, please.
Greg Zuzen,
4.
Don Loudon,
4.
Robert Pope,
4.
Steve Eisenbarth,
4.
Jason Puckett.
4.
All right, next then will be the motion to amend, or the motion to discuss the property damage release.
Yes, this is actually, we had somebody who actually crashed into one of our guardrails. And in order to repair that, the police department always does a great job, captures that person's information, gets it to us. And so the Public Works Department worked with the insurance company for the driver, and they've agreed to pay the $8,000 to replace the guardrail, but they did ask for a liability release. So that's what's before you today. We would recommend approval, and I'm happy to answer any questions.
We didn't get a chance to ask this earlier, but the assumption was there since you were the one advising it. I just want to make sure our legal team has looked over it and is okay with us clearing this liability.
Yeah, yes.
It's pretty standard, I think. So yeah, I can't see any reasons negative on it. I think it's great that we have this, and again, thank you for the police department going through the data and seeing that and capturing it.
We'll entertain a motion.
I'll make a motion that we approve the property damage release as presented.
I'll second.
Okay, we have a first and a second. Julie, roll call, please.
Jason Puckett,
4.
Robert Pope,
4.
Greg Zuzen,
4.
Steve Eisenbarth,
4.
Don Loudon.
4. Next is legal counsel report. Second of 2 public comment periods. If there's someone that would like to come forward, please state your name, your address, and limit your comments to 3 minutes. No one coming forward? Council comment. Chief, you acted like you were going to stand up. Is there something you wanted? Oh.
Just ready to go.
Where do you leave?
Oh, please remain seated. Council calendar.
Don, I'm going to take this real quick if you guys don't mind. I was not at the last meeting able to provide a department update, so I just wanted to do a real quick.
Okay.
I know the public likes to know this. Currently, the Clerk Treasurer's Department does solicitor permits. Currently, we have 3 companies that are allowed to solicit within the town of Avon. We do background checks, thanks to the chief, on all of our applicants. So we have Joink out there who is allowed to knock on doors. We have Weed Man. And then we have Vivint, which is a home security. So those are the 3 companies that are allowed to be in the town right now. So if they knock on your door, ask them for their permit, but they are allowed to be here.
Thank you.
Question. So do we have a Segway driver ed station so that these guys, when they're driving their Segways around, they can go safely? It's tongue in cheek. They're going through the neighborhoods with Segways, and so it. Actually, it's good because it tells the homeowner, "Look out, here they come." No, I don't have anything more on that. I think it's great that you're telling us that there's 3 that are there, and I had to remind my wife. I say, hey, if you do have the no soliciting sign out and they come by, just make a note of it, and then they can file on that. And I think the public should know that too. If they have a no soliciting sign and they come and knock on your door, and just get the name of who it is, and then get with the town on that, and at least the vendor will know that, hey, we don't want you knocking on the doors if they say no soliciting. I think that's worth saying. That's all. Thanks.
Ryan, council calendar.
Yeah, just a couple quick things. Just a reminder, we are closed next, the 3rd of July. We would hope all of you, if you're able to join us at Night of the Park. Of course, that's our 4th of July event every year. We're excited for the community. We always get 6,000 to 8,000 people. That's a fireworks display for the community as well. So hopefully you guys can join us. Angel is looking for volunteers to staff the town booth. So I'm in there for 4 hours. So if any of you want to take a shift, I'd certainly appreciate it. And then just a reminder, our next meeting is, that says July 11th, but I actually think it's July 9th. So yeah, July 9th is our next meeting. And we do have a work session at 5:30 p.m. And this is going to be the super fun. We're going to start kicking off the budget. So we'll start talking about budget at that work session. So bring your coffee with you, and then you have your regular meeting at 7 p.m.
Thank you. Meeting adjourned.